Hey brick fans, and welcome to the Brick Bakery, where all our jokes are half baked and most our bricks are medium rare. Today we're having a look at the 6043, the Dragon Defender, which is a set from 1993 that consists of 145 parts and 2 minifigs. This set is a part of the Dragon Masters theme that ran from 1993 to 1996, and it's probably the castle theme that I have the most sets from. I think I'm just a few sets short to have the full lineup. But without further ado, let's get to building. The thing about these older manuals is that you don't have any highlights for what you're going to do next, so it's a bit of a guessing game sometimes. If you don't see everything, you might be a couple of steps behind. Dragon's head. This is the finished Dragon Defender, and as you can see, it is a catapult with a dragon head counterweight. And if you sort of allow the fantasy element of this to be what it is, I actually think this is rather cool. I like this head. This head has a lot of wonderful details. I like that they captured the teeth and the tongue and those very angry eyes. One thing we would discuss endlessly as children was these flames, as these flames would have to go up in a vertical direction rather than horizontal to be realistic. But again, if you allow for the fantasy element to sort of have its place, this is rather cool. If we turn it around, we see these very distinctive dragon wings and gives this build more of a dragony feel, and that is quite alright, I think. If we take a look at the front, we have the small shield and banner over here, and we have the spear over here. And that means that this catapult is not just functioning as a catapult, it's also a weapons rack for the soldiers that is operating the catapult. And here we have the two small soldiers that was included in this set. I really like this guy's helmet, and the small decorations on it is actually very cool. This molding is very cool. His face print is pretty good too. I like it with all the details and that wonderfully odd beard and those eyebrows. Those eyebrows are enormous, I think. So that's pretty cool. I like how his arms and legs are 2 different colors. Lends a little more color to a build that might have been a little more bland if that wasn't so. And of course this guy, he's great as well because he has that ridiculously huge halberd. And lastly but not least, there is of course the functionality of the catapult. Now, I have been playing around with this for a while, and I found out that eventually it will work, but there is a possibility that this catapult would hit itself when it fires, but it can actually fire these small 1x1 bricks if it's done correctly. And there we go. I've had this catapult hit itself on the head a couple of times, and that's not very effective if you go into battle. That was the Dragon Defender, and it's part of a theme that took a turn towards the more fantasy-esque way of doing castles, and I'm not sure that that's a particularly good thing. However, it is a cool build, it has a lot of nice details, and I do like that it is a functioning catapult. But that's all for me today. I hope you'll comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys next Monday. Whoa. Woo. Hey!